Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I almost said planner. Welcome back to my planner. I mean, you kind of are. I mean, it's my planner and you're seeing it. So hey, welcome back to my planner. Today I have a Libbie Co mystery kit that I had bought in like 6 months ago when it was still like fall time. And I love this kit and I never used it because it was so pretty. But now I've got like 3 other kits from like a couple other different shops that all have the same art. So I figured might as well use it. So here's the kit. You have the deco, the headers, the icons, and little boxes, appointment labels, squiggly boxes, the littles, the half boxes, the full boxes, and the washi, the ombre checklist, the date cover-ups, the weekend banners, the sidebar stuff, and then just more icons. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this for this week and see how it goes. I've never used one of these big kits before and they're a little intimidating, and I have to use a Sharpie with it because this is the only kind of pen that works on these stickers. But I will definitely start with the sidebar. It's gonna be a little interesting without using my habit trackers, but if this fills out the whole sidebar, I think that's all it's meant for. So we're gonna go ahead and try it out and see how we like it. Her stickers are gorgeous, I keep buying them, I might as well start using them.
Hi guys, voiceover time. Okay, so I want to give you a little heads up that this is definitely going up later than I anticipated. This was supposed to go up yesterday, but of course I was having massive issues with YouTube. It was not cooperating with me. It didn't want to let me put up the video that I was trying to put up over the weekend, and it caused so many issues. My computer was monopolized by it. I had to go through and figure out how to re-upload videos because I've been uploading them straight from iMovie, and apparently if your internet connection is not stellar, it will stall out on you and then fail. I had the thing fail like 15 times over the weekend, and I was so frustrated. We went and looked up another way to upload videos. So we've been kind of playing with that this week or this weekend. And because of it, we messed up the first time we did it. I had a video go up that only had 6 minutes of a 35-minute video in it. So then I had to take that one down and put the other one back up, put the whole video back up. But I think we finally have it figured out now. I understand how to a couple of different ways now to get my videos up on YouTube. And so because of that, it put me behind on my schedule. We did some family stuff this weekend. We went to watch Fast 8, which you'll see me put the little movie marquee down for this weekend. And we also went for a hike and just got some family stuff done. It was really, really nice to be able to have that time. So it put my voiceover schedule even farther behind. So here I am. Very, very long explanation for why we are just now getting this up. But as soon as I'm done the voiceover, I will start the uploading process, and it should be up later today. So I apologize profusely and hope you guys totally understand, which you always have in the past, so I don't see why you wouldn't. So here I go. I showed you the Libbie Co kit that I'm using, and it does really feel like a fall kit to me, but I was just kind of in the mood for it. And I actually got a huge number of packages. So I'm actually putting down on Monday a 3-heart checklist for all my packages. And it was wonderful. But I think Tuesday I ended up getting so many packages. I put down Walmart because we tried ordering some stuff from Walmart and from Amazon to see how fast shipping was here to the island and to find out if they did ship, and Walmart does. And half of our packages got here immediately. We had one enormous package, and then we had a couple of little ones that got here like the next week. And then we had these packages that came in on Tuesday that literally took a month from when they left Richmond, California. And so they must have gone on the bus. They must have gone on a boat because they took a month to get here. I had no idea that it was possible for it to take that long to get to Guam, but it does. So depending on if it goes through FedEx or if it goes through the post office, depends on how long it takes. FedEx, bad. Post office good. So here on Monday, I have my 3-heart checklist worth of packages coming. And because I had so many packages coming, I had to keep my to-do list to a minimum. And I definitely realized while I was doing this that I'm not a great fan of this sidebar thing. I like the habit tracker thingamajiggy that they're on the side. The full week, I put all my workouts for the week on there, and I put the rest of my stuff, I put down the YouTube stuff because I've been doing some booktube stuff, and then of course all my planner lovelies. And I was trying to keep everything straight because for some reason I ended up with a massive number of videos. I have like 6 videos sitting in queue ready to go, and I have no idea how to get them all up in a timely manner. I didn't want to just bombard YouTube and give you guys like 6 new videos all at one time. So I'm trying to space them out so you guys get 1 or 2 a day, but we'll see. And then on Tuesday was my baby brother's birthday. I can't remember how old he is. I think he's 26. I'm terrible. I'm well aware of this fact. Yeah, 26. That sounds right. I'll have to ask him. But it was his birthday, and I'm always thinking about him. I think we talk about both of my brothers in an absorbent amount. And then, of course, my sister, too, because she's got my nephew, and my nephew is like the love of my life. But I've also been kind of playing with more of a no white space thing here. Of course, this week's kit, you'll get to see, I don't know what made me choose it to begin with, but it's super, super cute, but it is so much white space, it's not even funny. Oh, garbage. I have to go add that to this week. I totally forgot about it. I have to remember which days are garbage and which ones are recycling, because recycling only comes every other week, and we have so much recycling that we actually have a little stockpile of it that we have to take to the local recycling center because it doesn't come often enough. And as you can see down here at the bottom, I needed my habit trackers, and there's no room with the big sidebar thing for my habit trackers, so I just put them on the bottom washi to symbolize when we've been reading. And we have not been reading very much lately. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, so these sticker sheets are huge. They do not fit in my pouch. So I ended up having to just tuck them in that month there, just kind of behind where I was actually working, because I could not get them to fit for anything. But our days have been kind of low key around here. We only have 1 car, and that makes it harder to get around. So during the day, me and the kids haven't been doing very much because Pat keeps going back and forth on his shifts. And this week or last week, he was on day shift. This week, he's also on day shift. And it caused a little bit of a hectic, scramble trying to get things done. So for the most part, me and the kids have just been kind of hanging around the house. There's a grocery store right across the street, and if we need anything, we just walk across. But other than that, our days are pretty lazy. And of course, Elise is so high strung that she needs things to do. So we've been looking into getting some bikes and possibly like being able to bike down to the beach or something. Anybody who is from or has lived in Guam, how do you guys feel about the whole bike situation? Because we haven't seen any bike riders for the most part. My daughter hollers whenever we see one. And when I say whenever we see one, I mean the one time we saw one. And so I'm kind of worried that it may not be a bike-friendly city, country, island, I don't know. But we are curious. We definitely want to be able to have some sort of transportation so that we can get around the basics. If I had a bike, I could easily go down to the mall. It's like a 4-minute drive from here. It's just down the street. So it shouldn't take that long to bike it. But again, I don't know how bike friendly the city is, and I don't really want to get run over because no one's paying attention. But for the most part, the weeks have been kind of the same, and they've been kind of boring, and I'm sorry about that. And as you can see, I've been kind of, playing around with my placement. I've just been moving my full boxes around and my check boxes around, so that way there's a little bit of a variety in how it's all set up. And then you get the basics every day. I've been reading a lot. It's been nice to be able to read quite a bit lately. And so I'm putting reading down on most days. I'm kind of keeping track of what books I'm reading and how far I've gotten in them. The kids have been reading, but they've been reading their own books instead of been reading with me, which I kind of want to get back into them reading with me. Lisa's been reading Carval with me, and I want to know what's going to happen next. So I need to pin that girl down. All right, we're all ready to the weekend. I kind of played around with the full boxes on the weekend a little bit. I actually ended up with keeping one of the boxes that I liked the most out of the spread. And I didn't do it on purpose. It was the box that I had intended to use for the Thankful Thought. But since I didn't have a Thankful Thought area because of the sidebar, I didn't have a place to put it. So I just kind of held on to it thinking I was going to use it in the spread. And lo and behold, end of the spread, it didn't get used. So I played around with the boxes for the most part, and I'm filling in the rest of my sidebar. Like I said, I have a lot of YouTube stuff that I've been working on because I'm trying to get my content up for you guys. I want to make this more fun and interesting. Dude, I finished 2 books this week. I finished one on Wednesday and one on Thursday. I did 13 Reasons Why in one day. I started it in the morning because I wanted to watch the show, and I finished it that night. And I started watching the show a little bit on Friday, but one of my friends has really warned me off of not watching it because she said that the way they did it was really bad for people that have suicidal tendencies. And I don't have any of those tendencies, but she was really, apprehensive about having anybody watch that show because of how they portrayed it. So I would love to know your guys' opinions. Is 13 Reasons Why detrimental as far as anybody who's had issues with suicide in the past? I would hate to support a show that is doing it the wrong way, but at the same time, I really want to watch the show, so I'm hoping that's not going to be an issue, something that's going to drive me away from watching it. But the book was amazing. I absolutely loved the book. Part of me kept wanting to yell at her the entire way through it. This is high school. High school sucks for everybody. Just live through it and you'll be fine. But of course that wouldn't have been a book if that's all that had happened. But yeah. So I'm here finishing up the weekend, and I've decided that I wanted to do something fun this weekend. I wanted to do something that with the family, I wanted to have some fun days. So as I was putting down this portion of the stickers, I realized I have some extra like movie marquees and things like that I want to be able to use. I wanted to be able to go to the movies with my family. I wanted to be able to go out and do things together. So we ended up going to the movies on Friday. We saw Fast 8. And it was really good. We ended up spending more on snacks than we did on the movie, which is just sad but true. I don't understand it. That's why the only thing I miss about the movie theaters back in Florida is that the movies were so cheap that we could afford to buy some snacks. And the movies here weren't bad at all. But it definitely did hamper us. And we ended up spending literally more on snacks than we did on the movie. But we definitely had a lot of fun. On Saturday, we went for a hike. We weren't able to finish the hike though because we started too late. We were getting eaten alive, and the hike was straight up a mountain. Not a big mountain because this is Guam. There's not a huge mountain here. But yeah, I wimped out. But it was nice. We had fun, and it was definitely a memorable experience. We got some great pictures, and we hope to do it again soon. But as you can see, I'm finishing up. I'm going to show you the rest of the kit that I have, and I will see you guys later. Bye.